Hey, you guys. So, all my MEM beauties. So, right here in this video, I'm just kind of showing you guys what the frontal looks like. This is an HD lace frontal custom colored by moi. Oh, Lord, please don't pay attention to that ending. But okay, so here what I'm doing pretty much is parting the frontal on my head. So, being that it's a wig, I usually do my styling on the canva head. But when you want to know exactly where your part should be, it's better to do it on your head and then remove the unit. So right now what I'm using is my trusted Nairobi foam lotion. What is it setting? You know what I'm trying to say, to create that part. So I'm trying to get it to lay the hair down. When you get new hair or freshly washed hair, that joint be disrespectful, like not following directions. So yeah, I'm using the Nairobi to tame it down. So now that I've got it tamed down, I'm going to take the wig off like I just did and put it on the canva head to style the unit. Now, it's just easier doing it that way. Of course, you don't want to have to do all of this on your head. And that's why I love wigs, honestly, too, because you're able to do things like this. You're able to switch it up and fix it up. When it's already sewn on your head, it's kind of hard to do stuff like that. You're going to need somebody to help you do that. But anywho's, so here I am. I'm just plucking the parting area because I like for it to have a natural flow. This is where the most touch comes into play. I love for units to look very natural. So I'm just gonna just pluck along both sides of the parting, and then I am gonna pluck in the center itself as well. And so now that I'm done with the plucking, I'm using Nairobi once again to lay the hair down. It's very important, especially when you don't want your wig to look wiggy. It's important that you have that sucker laid for the gods. And so then now I'm going to use, what is it called? A wrap? Paper wrap? But, I mean, you can see what, by looking at it, what it is. I don't know the name. I'm going to Google after this the name so I can put it in the info section and whatnot. But after that, put it under the dryer and let it dry. It shouldn't take too long to dry. And one thing I love about Nairobi, it is soft on the hair. That's what I love about it. You don't have to worry about it, making it hard and whatnot. And so now for this unit, I wanted just a straight look. I wasn't trying to curl. Again, because this was a quick video. So no curling here, just gonna straighten it out. And I should play some music right now because I don't know what to tell y'all. I might just fix this over if I have the time and put some music. And if I don't, then you just gonna hear the sweet sounds of my deep voice, my deep New York voice. But yeah, I just keep on styling along the way. I did use I think, is this Paul Mitchell? Or is it, I can't remember which one, the hairspray. And I use I can't remember anything that I use off the dome. That's crazy. But I use a heat protectant as well. That's very light. Every product I use on my units are usually very light. I don't like for the hair to feel heavy. And so I've done straightening it out. I actually love this color so much. But I'm gonna do a little blunt in the back. That's why I'm showing you guys there. I'm gonna cut it. Use the razor. And as you can see, it's caught down. Stop it, Celine. I'm so sorry. That's my daughter. Shh. But yeah. So now it's time to put on the wig after styling it. So I'm going to lay down the edges. I always say you want to lay down, slick down your hair before you put your unit on. It's very, very important. I have very fine hair. I don't have a lot of hair on my edges like that. I was born that way. And I'm kind of glad. Well, only glad because I like wigs. But if I didn't like wigs, I'd be tight. So then I'm going to just wrap it down. My hair is very fine, like I said, so it doesn't take long for it to dry. I just need like 5 minutes. I would usually do that before I apply my makeup if I'm going out and stuff. And then once my makeup is done, take that off and slap the wig on like I'm about to do right now. So I'm just showing you guys the inside. I got a band for extra security. I don't know why I flipped it out like that, but I guess I was just trying to, for those who don't really know about wigs, like if you were to put yours on, you would want to do it like that, but after a while you don't have to. But yeah, you can see how wigs are. That put on and go flow. Love it. Can't go wrong with wigs, y'all. I mean, for real, for real. So now I'm just showing you guys the front of the unit. I'm basically saying I'm going to cut it off in the front because I have extra lace. Because remember, my concern is the natural looking units in real life, not for the camera. I don't do it for the camera. I got to walk in public. You know what I mean? So here I'm going to show you guys, well, not really in depth, but just kind of give you guys a little information on how I'm going to have the hairline looking. So this is what I call a glueless unit. And the reason why I say that is because, you know, it can be taken off. One thing with glueless units, I do not overpluck the hairline. I feel like what is on the lace, hair is on the lace. So if you start plucking it and you're thinning it out and you're thinning it out, what will start to show? The lace. Every time you pluck, you are revealing the lace. And if you're not going to use glue or any type of adhesive, then everybody's going to see your lace. As I'm sitting here, not on, you know, of course, on the other side, you looking at it from the camera, and I'm trying to be up close so you can see everything that I'm seeing. All of this right here is my lace. And then just a few, you can't really see lace too much on the sides. And on a person, it's the same way. It's not that much lace. Now, if I was to thin it out, we'll be seeing a lot of lace. But again, I want to wear this every day, a glueless unit, so I do not overpluck the hairline. Plus, you increase the longevity of it when you do not overpluck, because over time, over time, the frontal will shed. So let's say now you've already, from the day one you got your unit or your frontal install, you've overplucked the hairline. You just decrease the lifeline. The lifeline of your frontal. I know it ain't alive, but you know, but it's gonna look dead, you know? So you don't want to overpluck. Now, I'm gonna do another video on how I switch my parts and stuff, but for right now, I'm just showing, you know, with, oh damn, did I have it cut for the side? Okay, don't pay me no mind, but yeah. So I leave a lot of lace, a lot of hair. It's a lot of hair. I'm about to clean it up. I'm just showing you before I do all the cleaning. You see this part that's lifting? I'm gonna cut it. Because this part back here, right here, is laying flat. Right here is lifting because it's meant for this, you know, that look that you guys be looking for with the baby hair coming to the front. It's meant for that. That's that part that's flipping up. All of that right here. This side gets laid, you know, if I was a baby hair person, which I am not. I'm only baby hair for curly hair, not for straight or body wave. But if I was to, well, I'm gonna be cutting this part off. So you see how it's flipping, flopping, flopping? This is for when you're not doing glueless and you're actually gonna glue down, or if you want baby hair, you keep this little part there. And then, I'm cutting it off anyway, so I can just, so, you know, oh damn, it's not sharp. But anyway, so this is for that, you know, having that grown woman baby hair. Who does that? Let me stop. No judging. But you see, this is what this is for. You know, when people say, what lace? Lace is right here. You can't pay me to walk around like this. It looks good right now, but in person, hi, chai. Let me go and look inside mirror. Well, it's HD lace, so, you know, it does look good. But no, I won't do this. I'm sorry. I won't do this, but, you know, I'm not even trying to flick the baby hair right now. But this is that. But no, I don't want that. I want mine to just sit. I don't want to be bothered. I don't plan on doing the baby hair. So I'm gonna cut from this line. And as you can see, there's nothing but fullness over here. So I'm gonna cut from, but before I cut, I'm going to start plucking. I'm gonna start plucking this right here.
because I want it to be a little thinner. So I don't want to cut it, because if I cut it, then the laces right here will fray. So I'm going to leave this down, and I'm going to start plucking right here to thin this out. And then when I'm done, then I will now cut this off, because I don't want the baby hair action. I don't. So y'all know how I said I'm gonna cut that part off. So I'm just parting it down along the way. Oh, I didn't pin it down. But so all along there, because you know that's the part that's doing all of that, is gonna get cut. But before I do that, I'm gonna pin it down. No, not on there, because that would be stupid. That's how you could say hole. And then I'm gonna start plucking this, because even though I'm gonna be wearing it glueless, it's gonna look a little too thick. So I'm just gonna open it up a little bit. Once I open it up and I like where it is, then I'm gonna cut this in the front on out. Cut all that. Chaw. Okay, so I open it up a little bit. I think I'm gonna do a little more, I'm not sure. I will show you guys how I'm plucking it, but people actually paid for a class for me to teach them, and if I do that for the free, they're gonna be asking me for refunds, and I ain't trying to give nobody refunds. So if you want to know like how I get to plucking and create natural hairlines, you can book a class. But in the meantime, yeah, so I'm gonna thin it out just a little bit more, maybe. I don't know, I'm gonna see. Okay, maybe I should have did a still before and then after, but you know, it's wet. I had to wet it to, you know, pluck it, so that's why it looks like this. But it's good now. Now I'm not saying that this is something that you have to do for all frontals. This is just for me. I know how to do my own hairline. I know what to expect, you know, but I do have a good eye for any frontal anyway. But I'm just saying, if you have one and you're trying to, like, you know, learn from this, you might not have to do what I'm doing here, you know. But so now that I've thinned it out, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this part off. Okay, I figure you see it better with it on me, so it's more open than before. You guys remember how it was looking originally? It's more open. So by the time I cut this off, this is how the hairline will look when I wear the wig, which I like. Is very, very simple. It's not extra. I'm almost tempted to keep this baby hair though. I don't know why. And I'm like, girl, you too grown for that. But anyways, so. Okay, I'm thinking I'm gonna create a certain type of hairline right now. And I just had to slide this in here. People, don't get fooled. This is video, this is camera. It looks like scalp, but it's a lace that's right here, okay? When you guys see, you know, people with their wigs and they're telling you no hair left out, they're talking something like this, you know what I mean? This is the hair, but this is lace, because it's not like, I don't even know how to put it in words, but in real life, you can see the lace right here. Please remember that. It's not your hair. You know, this is man-made. It ain't God that dropped it on my head, okay? Man-made, so it will never be perfect. Yes. But, so, I'm gonna cut. So, baby hair gone. This is lace right here. This is all lace. And I know you can see it, and that's because this is not my complexion. And being that I cut that part, I would have to, you know, add some of my little makeup stuff. Right here where the part is, I'm gonna add my little powder. Once I add my powder, that's it. You know, but this is how I like my unit when I'm wearing on and off every day. I don't want a lot of, you know, I don't want a lot of lace showing. You see all this right here? This is lace. So I need some hair there, and I like to keep it simple. I'll be honest with y'all, I never ever do anything with this side. You know why? Because I'm always wearing the hair like this. This is the only side I always care about, and that's bad, but I can't help it. So you see that little flap thing is gone. It's laid, you know, more flat. Now, if I was gonna be gluing on and off all the time, or laying the baby hairs all the time, you know, if I was to lay the baby hair, the got to be will make it stick, you know, it would stay. But because I'm not gonna be doing baby hairs, and I do not wanna have to worry about laying anything down, that's why I removed it, so it can just just stay like this. I need my life simple. I'm a mom of two. I don't have time to be doing too much. I have clients and all that. I don't have time for me. So, you know, the only time I would like really try to fleek myself out is if I'm going out and somebody invite me, but I ain't got no friends. All my friends are in New York. So anywho's, now with this side I usually do like little swoop thingies on this side. I can't help it. Like I would do little, you know, things. I like to do that on this side and then leave this side, like leave this one with nothing done to it because ain't nobody seeing it. Just as long as this place looks good, this place looks good, that's all I be caring about. I don't never worry about that side because nobody's gonna see it. The hair is covering it. That's just me personally. Plus I ain't got time. So for me, I don't want to use Got To Be because I don't want that stiff look. So I'm gonna go to my trusted Nairobi. And now again, I have to say this disclaimer. I'm probably gonna say it in the voiceover. This wig is not the finished look. Like I just said I want to do a video and I'm like, damn, let me just color some wig. And this is my own personal wig in the house. So HD frontal. So I just took it. It was actually a blonde type of color, and I was just like, I want something a little more dark or whatever. So I just threw, you know, like a quick rinse on it, and I didn't let the rinse sit for long enough. So that's why you see like little parts that's not. So I'm actually gonna, I already, you know, styled it how I want it to be, or well, customized how I want it to be. I'm gonna now rinse it again. Dark roots. I'm gonna have the roots coming up a little more, so I'm gonna have it more cohesive looking. So please ignore how it looks right now. So this, my trusted Nairobi, my boo, my booski. Damn, some things are better off done off camera, you know, because I can't see what I'm doing. Uh-oh. And you know, you don't have to do it like this. You can say, okay, I want it. And if you're gonna do something like that, like just say you want it to come back like that, know that there's that line, that demarcation line. Be mindful of that. Again, it's not your hair. We gotta be realistic, people. You guys want it to look like, oh, it's mine, it's mine. If you're not gonna use glue, kill the noise. If you're not gonna use adhesive, kill the noise about, I want it to look like it's mine. Kill it right away. This is for glueless. This is for the ones that's like, listen, I don't want glue. And you don't wanna have to cut off your little hairs on the side so you can use glue. Because yes, you will have to cut off some hair if you want to use glue. So this is for the glueless people. People who like glue, you ain't gotta worry about this because you can do all of that. We can thin it out. We can do a whole bunch of fun stuff. This is for the ones that don't want glue. So even if you wanted to do a look like this is right there. Remember, this is right there. Okay, demarcation line. But it's not as thick. That's why I'm always stressing quality lace. Because when you have a quality lace, it's not as visible as when you have a bad lace. When you have a bad lace, meaning the lace on the frontal is bad, then you can't really get away with things like this. Like what I'm doing right now, you couldn't get away with it if the lace was ugly and horrible. But because this is HD lace, the lace is, it's thinner, it's a beautiful lace. It makes it much easier to kind of still give yourself that playroom. And you notice again, my own hair is out, so it can just blend with it. That's why I laid it before I put my wig on. You guys notice when I had laid the edges down and then I wrapped my hair. So when I put the wig on, it would just blend with it. And I have natural hair, but I have natural fine hair. So this is how I would just keep mine simple. Not doing too much. I'm still gonna clean up the line and open it up, but I'm more focused on the outer line. So once that is done, then it's back to, at home I use a scarf. Because I'm doing this, I'm trying to be respectful. And then I'm gonna use the wrap it and let this dry, and it's just gonna sit flat. And then for me, I do this. I will leave my own thing. I don't care. You know, I have some clients that are like, no, I'm just gonna, you know, leave something like that, which you can, you know, and let it go over your hair. But if you got really natural, like your hair comes down, sideburns, you're not gonna be able to do this. Let it go. Just let it go. Sorry, but yeah. So let me just want to clean up a few things. I'm gonna clean up the center there. I'm gonna, you know, give it a whole finished look.
Okay, so here it is after I'm done, you know, doing everything that I needed to do in order to get this finished look, if that makes sense. But I mean, honestly, this is what I would honestly call a glueless unit. You know, a glueless everyday wig that doesn't look wiggy, looks natural, and I love it. And this is what my clients come to me for, and this is what I deliver. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you.